Hi, parents. Welcome back to Bishop Minogue, and welcome to English 10. My name is Craig Charboneau. I teach English 10, English 10 Honors, and Broadcast Journalism. This is my second year at Bishop Minogue, and I'm very excited to be back. My contact information is at the bottom of this slide. If you ever need to reach me, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, if you need me to know anything about your student or you would like to know something about your student, just shoot me an email and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. A bit about me. I was born on the East Coast, but I've lived in Reno most of my life. I went to UNR here. I got my undergrad and my grad degree here. I have taught as an adjunct at UNR. I've also worked as a substitute teacher, a private English tutor, and a copy editor. Some of my hobbies: I love to read and write poetry. I love to play tennis. I'm a big movie buff, and I spin fire sometimes. Some of my favorite writers I've listed below, kind of maybe give you a sense of the kind of reading that I do and that I might inflict on your children at some point this year. Okay, so I believe the basic goal of any English class is to improve a student's reading, writing, and language skills. So everything that we do this semester will be related to one of these three areas: reading, writing, or language acquisition, with the hope that this will develop their reasoning and their critical thinking. I believe that by practicing these skills, we're better able to interpret our experiences as well as communicate them to others, which again is, I think, the goal of any English class. So some learning objectives. You can find a longer list of the Common Core Standards learning objectives on Google Classroom. But basically, we're going to be reading a variety of texts, stories, plays, poems, nonfiction texts, with the goal of analyzing them, discussing them, trying to understand them, synthesizing them with our own ideas about the world. And we're also going to be doing multiple drafts. I have them go back and revise their work frequently. We go through peer reviews to improve their own writing. And also we'll be practicing the standard written English, conventions with standard written English. So spelling, grammar, punctuation, I'm big on that stuff. So we do exercises pretty frequently related to grammar so that they can write better, understandable, more efficient sentences. Here's a breakdown of the grading that I do. Here are the required materials. The two most important are my perspectives and the Sadler vocab workbook. So they'll need to get those. And then in addition to those books, they'll need to get two texts: a small novel by Hermann Hesse called Siddhartha, and then the Folger Shakespeare Library edition of Julius Caesar. These can either be hard copy or digital. And everything else in the class, I will be providing them. Keys to success: students should stay on top of their work by using Google Classroom. I post reminders in the stream of homework and of upcoming stuff that we're going to be working on. And then I also post all the material that we cover in class in the classwork section of Google Classroom. Parents are also encouraged to join. Students can invite parents so they can stay up to date on their child's work and their progress as well. Staying on top of readings is also important. The quickest way to fall behind is by not doing the readings. So I encourage students to practice good reading habits. If they have a tough time reading, they can break reading assignments up into segments of maybe 20 or 30 minutes of reading, interspersed with some breaks. No outside distractions. I always advise them to keep their music on low so it doesn't bleed into their reading. And then practice recalling what they've read, I think is important too. They're also going to need to have a willingness to revise and edit, to go back over the work that they've already done to see how they can make it better. I think that's part of the writing process. And positivity and curiosity, I think, are very important too, which I hope I can help them out with that. So thank you. And if you have any questions, again, shoot me an email and have a great day.